for work, and I get like this stupid, I don't know if you can see it, but this stupid indent in the middle of my head. So it looks ridiculous. All right, so here we go. Let me pull up my timer. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of talking here. Do a little bit of talking, commentating about the game. Nah. So it's a lot of cutscenes to skip in the beginning. Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, some of the stuff is not skippable. So what I gotta do is I play Kiryu. That's the main character. I gotta go collect some money. So I don't have to follow Shinji. It tells you should, but you don't have to. That's just a suggestion. So I'm just gonna go run straight. Normally, in regular new game, I wouldn't be able to go this fast because I have unlimited sprint now because I grinded the CP to do it. So now what I got to do is I got to go collect some money from these assholes. And in regular new game, this is actually a tutorial, but since this is new game plus, I don't have to. I could just do dumb shit like this. Just beat the crap out of them, as I'm pretty OP. Yeah, normally that's a tutorial in regular new game. Yeah, I haven't memorized which of these is skippable because some of them are. That just basically tells you that you can collect completion points to get rewards, like this infinite sprint that I have. Yeah, this is another supposed tutorial. I gotta go beat up some jackass. Yeah, this Yakuza Kiwami is a remake of the first one that was on PS2. So I'm just gonna kill this guy. No, I didn't time the tiger drop right. I will make sure to bust out tiger drops. Trust me. So I just gotta mash real quick here. Come on, stupid. Yeah, the tiger drop is a move. Since I play Tekken, I call it the Kiryu Death Fist because it is the most OP move ever. It's super broken, and it does so much freaking damage. So what I gotta do is I have to go buy a ring for my girlfriend or my sweetheart for her birthday. This is like a flashback scene. In the PS2 version, they did not add this where you they didn't add this part because I certainly don't remember doing this part in the PS2 version. Yeah, since I have infinite sprint, I could just go on forever. But there are times where I'm not gonna have to sprint to different areas and stuff like that. So I gotta go to this jewelry shop here. I have to buy this ring. Yeah, you can mash R1 and circle to skip all that crap. Oh shit. My routing is off now. Crap. So some dude stole my ring, so I think I'll get it back. So I have to find him. And he should be really close. So how I'm going to try to route this is I'm going to try to get around battle triggers. I'm also going to try to avoid triggering sub-stories because that takes a bit of time to deal with. Run, Kiryu, run. Look at that fast run. There he is. Almost missed him. He's hiding in plain sight. Alright, let's see if I can he's trying to be like Daniel LaRusso. There you go, Tiger Drop. Done. Done. So the guy just told us that he pawned the ring off to a pawn shop, which is kind of amazing because the pawn shop is like a block over, and it's like a block or two over. So it's pretty impressive that he can do that. Like in that short amount of time. So I gotta go borrow some money, and I'm gonna see if anyone I know has money for me to borrow. So all I gotta do is just go down here a little bit and it'll trigger a little cutscene. Cobra Kai, of course. I got YouTube Red because of Cobra Kai, and I'm super happy that they announced season 2. Like if you looked at my Twitter, you should see my last tweet before this one, before the one that you should look at my tweet that I posted earlier today about Cobra Kai. So I borrowed some money from my buddy Shinji, and so I need to go back to this pawn shop here. And of course I'm a little short because the dude raised the price. Now I gotta go back to my buddy Shinji again. So during the exchange, Shinji is a guy that likes to visit brothels, and you know he's asking for money, and he keeps thinking Shinji thinks that Kiryu is borrowing it for going to this brothel. It's a pretty funny exchange if you actually see it. I borrowed another 30,000 yen. Yeah, they called it soap lands in this game. We all know it's a sex shop. He does take this the wrong way. It's pretty hilarious. I was like, oh no, the ring is gone. so now I get to actually go back to the Serena bar and celebrate Yumi's birthday. Dude slept till 4 p.m. The only thing that sucks is you can't sprint in the bar. You can't run in some areas, which really takes up a lot of time. Yeah, unfortunately this encounter is not skippable. Taking up a lot of my time. I got things to do. So that's a Kazama. It's Kiryu's foster father and boss. So I gotta go to the Dojima office. Kiryu works for the Dojima family. He's one of their highest advisors. All right. So I tried last week when I was playing this, I tried to skip that, but this one's a forced encounter. So unfortunately, there's not a way to skip it. Unfortunately, so far, no one has really found a skip for that. I would like to see a skip for that. Come on. Oops. Didn't time the tiger drop right, so it's alright though. I beat him pretty quick though, so. Yeah, if you notice, my life bar is like stupidly long. That's what you get for upgrading. So, Dojima, your boss, your main boss, he actually got murdered by your sworn brother, and Kiryu is actually taking the fall for it because he's got a sister that's getting surgery and stuff, so he wanted him to be there for his sister. And so now Kiryu is actually serving prison time instead of Nishikiyama, who is the guy that actually killed the patriarch. So I'm going to try to see if I can line everybody up here to see if I can, because these guys are pretty easy to kill. Yeah, they're pretty. All right, I'm going to see if I can one-shot this dude. Yeah, that works. I actually built heat gauge up on purpose. I could have tiger dropped him, but I didn't feel like doing it. So this actually ends chapter 1. So now chapter 2. It's been 10 years. Kiryu serves 10 years. And now he's about to be released into the world once again. And that cutscene right there is there's a meeting between the leaders of the Tojo clan. Apparently 10 billion yen was stolen from their vault. So there was a meeting there. So basically, the plot of this game is that we got to find out who stole this 10 billion yen. So now what I got to do is I have to I have to go here. In this area right here is where I need to go. I have to go to that club right there. But since I am Kiryu and I just got out, it was not open when I was away. Oh, I see. This is Majima, the greatest character ever in the game. And basically, Majima wants to fight me because he wants me to be as strong as I was 10 years ago. Because he thinks I've gone soft. And in regular new game, you get whipped bad because you have like no health basically. But this time, this is on easy, so I have to make the AI do something. Yeah, I probably would have died. Wow, his pattern is way off. And then I kill him. Platoon! So normally I wasn't supposed to win. In regular new game, you just seriously just take the damage. If this is regular new game, I would have just stood there because he would have killed me. So he would have beaten me so fast. So this encounter. It unlocks the Majima Everywhere system, and so the only way to upgrade your Dragon and Dojima abilities, you have to fight Majima. Either you know you can't just you just have to fight him whether you win or lose. So I got to fight punk ass Abe. That's actually his name. They kept that translation. I'm so glad it did. Oh wow, that Tiger Drop was off, but and how the hell do you know Kamaki Perry? That should have been shorter than it was supposed to be. No, yeah, some of the places he shows up, it's pretty funny. Alright, I'm going to try not to trigger this sub-story that's coming up because that's going to take a lot of time. So, because there's a sub-story right around there on the left. So I'm going to go around it. I'm going to try to go around it at least. Alright. I went around it. Sweet. Alright, now I gotta go back around the sub-story. Yeah, sub-stories are basically side quests. You can complete them to get a good amount of experience points, and experience points are needed to level up. Kazuki-san. So I gotta beat Man from Stardust. I think in the original PS2 version they called him Man at the Door or something like that. Come on, do something. Oh, what I did is I did a climax heat move. If certain like bosses or sub bosses, they like during certain points of the fight, they actually recover health, and so depending on the color of their aura, is depending on which heat action you have to, which style you got to switch to do that climax heat action. For some odd reason, I couldn't tiger drop the fool, so. Alright. Okay. I gotta fight these guys just trying to demand protection money. I'm gonna DDT this guy. That instantly kills him. Oh wow, did not really mean to do the drop kick, but oh well. That happened. Alright, so what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go proceed through the story. Unfortunately, I gotta talk to him before I can actually do anything. So that was chapter 2. So during this event, the chairman of the Tojo clan was assassinated. So I gotta attend his funeral. But I actually have to talk to Kazama to, you know, catch up with him and everything. So what you can actually do in this part, as long as you're not in the cone, is each guard has a field of vision right there. As long as you're not in that cone, you're good. So like this guy right there on the left, I could just go around him and boom. You good? So. So I gotta talk to that guy because I need a funeral badge in order to be able to access like staff stuff. You know, to get into the staff area. So this part right here can be a little tedious because you have to go back and forth, but luckily it is not a lot. Yeah, and unfortunately, in order to be able to get the morning badge again, you do have to talk to the guy. So I tried to see if I can get it before talking to the guy again, but it wasn't. I actually have to, in order for that the trigger, I'd have to talk to the dude first. And it's only in like 1 of 3 garbage cans, and luckily it's just right there, which is kind of funny. Fun fact, someone actually did the cutscenes of this game and used the English dub. That was in the PS2 version. Over it. Are you serious right now? There we go. Man. The AI is just weird today. RNG, please. Yeah, I seriously don't have to follow that, dude. Oh, that's unskippable. That sucks. So, in order for me to proceed, I actually have to look at these photos. Yo, come on, camera. I actually have to look at those 5 photos. For some odd reason, I just couldn't let the thing just advance. So now I gotta escape from the funeral. And I think this is the best time to use the beast style. Yeah, how about I just tombstone him? Just for funsies. I'll just tombstone pile driver him just for funsies. Right? Yeah, beast mode allows for you to be able to have more damage with weapons and unlock like certain weapon skills that you can actually do with Like if you're in the other styles. Like in B style, you're able to carry like a big giant motorcycle. Yeah, it's actually just much faster to just, because I don't need the tiger drop anybody, except maybe this guy. Actually, no, I think I'll do the 5 fingers to the face joke to him. That's not surprising. He's broken in Under Night, dude. He's broken in Under Night. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I barely take damage, so I really don't care to that. See, that is how you open a door. You just kick somebody to it. Yeah, right. Excuse me, sir. I don't appreciate this. Now you're just gonna get punched and kicked all the way to high noon. So because of the Majima Everywhere system, since this was added, you actually fight Majima in the remake. In the PS2 version, you don't fight him in the funeral. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my heat gauge up so I can use it against Shimano. Because that will make the Shimano fight a little faster. So this is Futoshi Shimano. He's a patriarch of the Shimano family. He's part of the subsidiary of the Tojo clan. So in the English dub in the PS2 version, he was voiced by Michael Madsen. If I remember correct. Here comes some JoJo-ness. Ora, 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 ora. Shimano done in less than 30 seconds. Yeah, he kind of is. Alright, so I need to go to Serena, but there's a store I need to go to. I need to make 2 stops at a store, 2 stores, for part of this to advance the story, and this is much faster, so I don't have to backtrack. So I'm gonna make a stop at the Papo convenience store. I need to get dog food and a bottle of water. And then I need to go to Don Quixote, which is basically like the Japanese Walmart. And that little sensor, that Kiryu-chan sensor, that's for Majima. And so basically I want to avoid him, because I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to fight him. So I tend to go around him. And I also forgot that this sub-story existed. So in New Game Plus, the sub-story completions don't carry over. So that's what sucks about it. I wish it did. But if you triggered the sub-stories and you just refuse to do it, it won't trigger again. So I have to get a paper plate from Don Quixote. Or Don Quixote. Which is why I purposely left 3 inventory slots open. Because I know I needed those 3 things in the story. I don't know if actual Don Quixote is actually... it's actually a real store. It actually exists in Japan. It's their version of Walmart. And I don't know if it's that small, though, to be honest with you. In real life. I'll have to ask my buddy that's in... which... I wish he was here. He'd probably tell me. But he's not watching my chat. He's not watching my stream. But... yeah, Don Quixote is actually a real location. Like, some of the stuff that you buy... Like in the convenience stores, like Boss Coffee and Suntory Water. Those are actual real brands. So that was kind of cool that Sega did some. It's basically free advertising. So I'm gonna try to not get that sub story. I am also going to try to avoid Majima. And I forgot that triggers too. Yeah, some of the triggers, you kind of have to memorize where the triggers are going to happen. But sometimes you just tend to forget because there's 78 sub-stories in this game. So you're bound to trigger one or two of them during the route. And I wanted to try to get the route to where I don't trigger as much of those things. Because, of course, it takes a lot of time. And this here is Haruka. She's a girl you find. She was just in the bar because she was looking for her mom. And I have to go fight these guys because they were trying to be dicks to this dog. So what I'm going to do... is beat this dude. Wow, I was way off. Yeah, I couldn't really avoid that. Even if I tried. So I actually have to give food to the dog and water. And since I already did all that that shopping, take a few extra, it'll save me enough time from backtracking. Yeah, so that basically saves me about a minute or two from sprinting. Oh yeah, Kiryu has a cell phone now. He had no idea what it was when he got it, because the cell phones was not a thing back then. Back in '95. Well, it wasn't a popular thing. Alright, so there is... I can make a right. Wow, holy crap, that is too far of a trigger. Wow. I actually... There was no way I was near there. Huh. Oh well. It won't take me that long to whoop him. Yeah, I didn't want to waste heat because that's too much time that was being used. Wow, I did not realize that it was actually going to do that. Holy crap. Because if I hugged, I guess I didn't hug the wall enough, because I could actually avoid that particular forced battle. Because that battle right there is skippable. It just, for some odd reason, it triggered it. That was kind of weird. But this one is a forced trigger right here. This one will actually trigger. Unfortunately. And I'm gonna do this. I also had to wait for like one of the guys to be in a certain position in order for me to actually do that move. Oh, that's not skippable. That one is skippable. Then I have to go to this bar called Aries. It's a bar that Haruka's mother owns. Or aunt. Or mother, actually. Alright, so I don't really have to follow her, of course. And I'm going to try... And I don't think any no battles actually get triggered here. And... the Millennium Tower. What the? Oh yeah, unfortunately I actually have to wait for her to get up here. Was a bunch of crap. Where is she? Yeah, I had to wait for her to get to a certain spot in order for me to trigger that. That's just weird. Couldn't just, you know, halfway my way around it. Oh well. So this is the Millennium Tower, where you have to go down to go up. Yes, I have to go down to go up. Reminds me of the Schaumburg Mall. Alright, so I gotta go get this dork right here. Alright, you can watch the archive if you want to when it gets uploaded. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Yeah, basically the last cutscene that plays before a chapter shows like how Nishiki became, because he's like a bad guy now in the Tojo clan. So he's they're basically showing you know, like his backstory and stuff like that. Alright, so I gotta go to Purgatory to talk to an informant. And this is a pretty short chapter as well. And so the thing is, the fastest way, and it's a good thing to have this, it's the taxi. It's kind of like the fast travel system. Unfortunately, though, it's still, even doing this Majima encounter, it's still faster. Wow, that didn't really supposed to happen. And the reason why Majima has like a large health pool is because because my Majima rank is triple S. One. There we go. I think this kills him. No, it does not. That does, though. Yeah, it's still faster to fight Majima than to... Because I think that's a forced one, because every time I played through this, I always encounter Majima in the manhole. Alright, so I gotta go to Purgatory, which was on the other side of town, to go to an informant. And this is still the fastest way. It's better for me than running. I'll probably time myself to see. Oh my god, wow. I am an idiot. I forgot to trigger the conversation with Date. Oh, that's going to take off about a minute or so. Luckily, PS4 load times are pretty fast, so wow. That was a misstep right there. That was a I forgot to do something move. Oh my god, I can't believe I seriously forgot to talk to Date. Wow. And I've beaten this game so many times too. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Yeah, I should have known something was weird when it didn't transition into later in the... Well, this is apparently the afternoon. Yeah, luckily PS4 load times are almost non-existent. There we go. Now it triggers. Nah, Anta. Yeah. Yeah, why couldn't you just get me into Purgatory? You know, I had to take the extra 3 seconds to jog to the entrance. So in order for me to get the information I want, I have to fight in this tournament. And unfortunately, I have to remove my equipment, so... And Kage would not let you in the tournament if you have anything equipped, so I just gotta do 3 easy fights. Oh my god, I'm seriously trying to tiger drop him, but he won't move. He won't stop moving. I actually wanted to keep that heat gauge. Oh, what? That was weird. The heat didn't trigger for me. It's yeah, I can one-shot somebody with 1 health bar, so. I gotta go save Date. I had to re-equip my equipment, so my armor and accessories and stuff, so that's a thing. And I need to make sure I don't trigger him. Alright. So another sub-story opens with Kamaki. He's a guy that teaches you he's the guy that teaches you the tiger drop. This is another easy fight right here. I really did. It's faster. The tiger drop is good for if you're going one-on-one. Because you can use tiger drop to hit like multiple enemies, but you gotta you have to like line them up a certain way. It's weird. Alright, so I want to avoid triggering battles. Like that guy in the yellow suit over there, I want to avoid triggering his battle. Which I did. Yeah, that guy too. Yeah, I don't need to go into any unnecessary stuff. Because I don't see any point of leveling up since I'm already New Game Plus. This cutscene is very funny. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see it. It is a very hilarious cutscene. That's coming up. But for the sake of time purposes, I'll probably show it to you if anyone's interested later. And one more. So I beat up Majima again. And there's chapter 5. This one's a medium length-ish chapter. I had to pause because I needed to see the objective. I seriously forgot. Alright, so I gotta do 2 main parts of the story here. So first the homeless guy talks to me. So I gotta go back to West Park, back to Purgatory. So of course that means a taxi trip. Yeah, when you get out of a taxi and there's like a person right by it, you want to avoid pushing X like right as you get out of the cab, or else it'll trigger the dialogue. So it'll make you talk to him. Oh my god, I forgot this part triggers. Oh, that's I actually have to do this. I think this is a forced one. This is a forced sub-story. Well, I can get it done pretty quick because I'm already OP is all crap. Alright. Make me waste my time. Oh, what am I doing? Making me waste my time, Komaki. Come on, man. That was like 2 minutes that you didn't have to, that you could have spared for me. Alright, so now I gotta go to the batting center because that's where the florist, that informant guy, that's where his son and his girlfriend are at. So, and his son and his son's girlfriend are there, and Kage watches over him, even though the son, whose name is Takashi, he doesn't know that the florist is his dad. Yeah, this is also a forced trigger as well. So just gotta mash accordingly. It's so nice to have unlimited sprint too. Because you'd have to like stop and then hit the X again. Yeah, as you can see, that dude was just right there. If I pressed X, it started talking to him. Yeah, and I try to stay at the side. Try to hug the sides. I want to avoid. I want to avoid random battles. As best I can, I want to avoid random battles. You can actually stop the random battles from happening if you are doing something. Like you can stop a random battle by if you see like one of the enemies coming at you and they're kind of close and you're actually close to talking to somebody. If you actually talk to somebody, or if you enter a building, or if you go save, you can actually avoid that encounter. You don't have to do the random battle. Because as I said earlier, I don't really have a need to. I don't have a need to. Yeah, B style works really well in this part. Because of this reason. Alright, so I gotta go to the Debla Club. And in the English dub, yeah, this is another side story. Because I don't remember when these trigger, so I have to deal with it. I could pay them, but I don't want to. Because I could seriously just beat them. But in the English dub, it was called Deborah. Because, you know, L. I didn't really want to waste heat because I wanted to keep my heat gauge for the next boss fight. Yeah, I only get like 1k. Oh, I got 5k experience points, which I really don't need, to be honest with you. I seriously don't need it. I want to make sure I don't trigger this one. And then there's another one here. Okay. Gotta go to Debla. Debla. So what happens in that cutscene is Kiryu punches that guy that's at the door through the door. So I'm going to do that to the boss, and the boss is dead. The main boss is actually dead. Yeah, some of the heat actions take a little more time than actually whipping them. But in that case, the main guy that is you're wanting to beat, you know, he was right there for me to be able to do the heat move. And it was faster than the slapping one, so that's always a good thing. Right, so I need to return back to Purgatory. I'm gonna take the taxi because it avoids battle. It avoids me trying to get into battle encounters, and I can also prevent other sub stories to trigger as well. Because I don't think I have to go back to the batting cage, so I don't have to. Because I would run into those 3 dudes again that I fought earlier. So now I've unlocked the casino down here, but as part of this run, I don't need to go there. There is I only have to go back here for story purposes. I don't think I have to go back inside here. I don't think. I don't exactly remember. But I think I do have to come back here. I have to come back here later, just not inside Purgatory. Alright, so now I gotta go back to Serena. I have to advance through the story. There's another plot in this chapter. And that guy there, you want to be careful not to push X to try to dash, because you'll actually end up talking to him. Man, look at that old style cell phone. I used to have one of those too. Come on, Kiryu. It took you that long to turn around. Are you serious? So I have to stay right here, because that's a sub-story right there where that dude is in the corner. What the heck? Didn't really think that I would trigger that. Oh, it's a Majima fight, of course. His thug style is really hard to gauge. Like when you can do the tiger drop. The tiger drop with the sumo slap is pretty OP. Alright, so I gotta go to the Shellac Bar, which is right here at the Champ District. So instead of having to, you know, take a cab, I could actually just trot all the way over there. It's a lot faster to just run to it, because you'd have to trek all the way to the cab, and then you would have to, you know, exit at the right one, and then yeah, it's just faster to do it. Yeah, you want to try to avoid running into people, because that could trigger a battle too. So you got to remember that as well if you wanna run this game. So I got to talk to the bartender here in order for me to get information about a guy. And, you know, say that you're a friend, and then you tell him the most expensive beer is a Yamazaki. Yeah, you tell him that I don't know what happens if you get it wrong, to be honest with you. I actually don't remember. So Majima is around. If you hear the chime but you don't see his icon, that means he's about a mini-map's area worth of distance. So I need to go to Stardust. I'm gonna go fight this guy. And I tiger drop and I won. That tiger drop is so OP. So I was already close to the taxi anyway, so I would have just taken it back to the Tenkaichi Street exit entrance. There we go. Oh, dang! Did I want to fight Majima again? This doesn't kill him. Yeah, when they get that that second heat aura, when they get that second heat, that's what I can call it. Their defense increases a little bit, so that's why that last climax heat move didn't kill. I gotta go to Stardust. Oh, this is skippable. Cool. Yeah, he had the bigger life bar. It's always good to try to take out the one with the bigger life bar. Give him the good old tiger knee. So now in order to trigger the next part, I just have to leave. I could probably taxi my way there. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Usually, I just go straight to the area, but as I want to try and keep battle encounters to a minimum. Is what I want to do. Yeah, this part's a little tricky right here because it's right here. But you want to make sure that you actually get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna need... And that should be the end of chapter 7. Oh, that was chapter 7. Whoops. That was chapter 6. This is chapter 7. So I'm basically halfway done with the game. So I'm at the halfway point. I want to try and see if I can. I want to try and see if I can somehow get sub 3. Because that would be kind of interesting if I did. If I got sub 3 on my first attempt of running this game. Yeah, as I said, it's much faster to get on a cab, avoids battles, avoids Majima as best as it can. So I have to go visit a tattoo artist named Udabori. He is the one that did Kiryu's tattoo. And also did... I couldn't make it to that guy in time. And also did Nishiki's tattoo. Basically, he did most of the Yakuza's tattoos. Yeah, if I was able to make it to that guy, then I'd be able to. I would have been able to skip that battle, but it didn't happen. I'm gonna go back to Serena. Yeah, I got plenty of money, so taking taxis ain't no problem for me. Because like if you beat the game, you get 2 million yen, and of course that carries over to New Game Plus, like all your money and abilities and stuff. So it carries over. Yeah, if you beat the game, the first time, you get 2 million yen. So unfortunately, I can't taxi. And if you notice, Date is behind me, and he is like faster than crap. He's pretty fast for an old man. So I have to find Haruka because she decided to run away. Because people are just wanting that stupid pendant that she has. Because the pendant is apparently the key to the 10 billion yen. So basically, I gotta find her, and yeah. Look at Date, just like he is keeping up. He is keeping up. Look at that. Oh, come on, really? DDT. I mean, come on, you can DDT people in this game. What other action adventure brawler RPG can have you DDT somebody in Tokyo? Alright, so what's crap about this part right here is I have to go to the individual parks in the way that it shows up. So yeah, which is kind of messy because basically, you know, there's 3 parks and they're all in different parts of the town. They're basically in each corner. One on the top right, one on the top left, and one in like the middle-ish. And I just need to avoid that sub-story because I think that... Alright, so basically she's not in those 2, so it tells you... The game tells you that you need to go to the last park. What it says, like, the bottom left. Date keeping up. That's funny. Alright, I need to make sure I have heat. Which I don't. Yeah, that's actually like one of the best heat moves. It's one of the best heat moves in the game. What was that movie with Christian Bale where he's got like like his fighting style involves like guns and stuff. It involves the gun kata. I want to say it's Equilibrium. I might be wrong. But that fight reminded me of that movie. Because like all the guys were just kicking you and then having the gun. Alright, so I'm gonna hang out with Haruko for a bit. It advances. I think it's called Equilibrium. Whenever you get the chance, so you can check out. There's a YouTube video of it's like the final fight scene. Just check it out when you get the chance. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's Equilibrium. That's what it is. It's got Christian Bale and Tay Diggs in it. Yeah, yo. Tell me the whole. Well, how about you hurry up, little girl? I got things to do. Yeah, it's kind of. It would be kind of sad if you didn't have 100,000 yen because it's a pretty small amount. So I get to go gambling. I get to play some dice, but not the dice that a lot of people know. Not the ones that you go in an alleyway with a cardboard box. The game is called Chohan, which is basically translates to even odds. Now, what's really funny is that they're all how depending on the playthrough, the results are not the same in this part, but the results are always the same in the second part. You'll know what I mean. So like last playthrough I did, that part was actually, she says odds instead of evens. Like this one was evens instead of odds. I hope I don't sound confusing. Yeah, in the actual this part of the story, it basically tells you what to do. But if you actually play the actual mini game, then yes, you gotta guess. You can use certain items to make you have the result you want, but they only last like one turn or something like that. Like this one always results in the same. It's always wrong. As part of the story. She's like, really? You done make me lose my money. Alright, so I need a wrong style. Yeah, and in this kind of fight, the brawler style is actually much faster. Plus, she'll get hit a lot, so having that counter hit is so good. Because the counter hit's really good. Because if you do the right counter hit, it actually interrupts them. This guy just did a flying jump kick, so I'm gonna do that to him. So that's just basically the phone call telling me to go back to Purgatory to drop off Haruka because I have to go see Nishiki. So we're just gonna take a nice stroll. Yeah, I kind of want to like avoid that guy. Oh wow, that was weird. I was actually glad that this was actually remade, because I will admit on the original PS2 version, the combat was like super janky. Yeah, and I'm gonna cancel out that battle. Yeah, if I actually like do a conversation tree, it actually stops them from chasing you. And anyway, so the PS2 version, it had like a pre-angled camera, kind of similar to like the Resident Evil titles. It wasn't, you know, this third-person view, and the combat, it was pretty janky. It was super janky looking. Back to Serena I go. Skip some cutscenes. Yes, I want to skip. That's why I'm skipping. Alright, time for me to mess some stuff up. Yeah, I wanted to keep my heat for a reason. I saved my heat gauge. Now that cutscene was also funny too, because Kiryu punches the guy through the door. Oh wow, I did not even hit Shindo. That's crazy. Oh my god. Come on. Alright, come at me, bro. Time for some JoJo. Gotta have JoJo in your life. And there goes that chapter. The scheme. There's the scheming going on. I know where I gotta go, so I can advance in the story. Yep. Because normally you have to go to, you actually have to travel to West Park. I remember my first time playing this, I actually had no freaking clue what was going on. I had no clue that I had to go here. Man, this is one of the... This is actually one of the longest chapters in the game. It's one of the longest. It's this one, and I think chapter this one, the next one, and then the final one. Those are kind of the longest ones. I need to avoid the sub-story here. There we go. Let's kick his ass. The Blue Z. That's like if Jay-Z named, like, did the blueprint and forgot to put print in J. The White Gang. This is like some Bloods and Crips stuff too. We got the Blue Gang, there's the White Gang, there's the Red Gang. It's inexcusable, just like a random pop dialogue box just pops up. Oh my god, really? Yeah, you gotta be precise to how off you want to be of not triggering those battles. I seriously don't need to trigger these, to be honest with you, but it happens. These random battles happen, and I just gotta live with it, I guess. Oh no, I was too close to the wall. Crap. Alright, give me the heat. Give me the heat. There we go. Faton! Alright, back to Debla I go. Alright, there's Majima there, so I can at least avoid him. I'm gonna reset the battle. Yeah, it gives me plenty of time to actually get around them. He's like, huh? What are you talking about? The bloody eye. His jersey says fire. Get it? It's the color of. Red is the color of fire. It kind of sucks that I can't actually jump over that railing because it's not that tall, especially for Kiryu. Or at least have a cutscene where he jumps off of the railing. As you can see, it doesn't even look that high. The Akai brothers. And just like in regular anime, the bigger dude is the younger brother. Whoa. This RNG is not good. What's with all the sidestepping? This is worse than Tekken. That was big dude just sidestepping. That is some mobility right there. Even I couldn't. I'm a big dude. I can't even sidestep that quick. So basically in that part, it turns out like the triads were actually responsible for kidnapping Haruka. Alright. So I do gotta make a... Oh my god, really? Didn't think it triggered that. I seriously forgot what the drugstore was, to be honest with you. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Jeez. The one that I avoided in the beginning of the game. You son of a bitch! The one side story I avoided in the very beginning of the game, and I just happened to accidentally trigger it. Because I forget things. That was kind of my fault, though. I actually have to go to... Yeah, I really didn't need to sell that plate because it would only be worth like 10 yen. Yeah, this one is actually a necessary step. This the what's in my inventory now will, I believe it will actually last me the entire game. The rest of the game. Are you freaking serious? Oh no! I did not mean to. Wow, I just. Wow. Oh, I'm losing some valuable time.
あら、誰だ。知らん。この。あ、すまん。余計なことしちまったか。俺はてっきり。か。よ。うわ。せい。とや。どうだ。せい。参ったか。おい、ちょっとお前。
Yeah, this is kind of a long-ish sub-story.
そちらの女性も怖がっている。
違うんだ。人の話を聞け。
ほら、何やってるんだ。
あ。
何？
つまり、
ごめん。
そうなの。
はい。すみません。もう
すみませんでした。
いや、
好きな技を好きなだけかけてもらって。
This is actually a side quest, and I didn't skip it. So.
それ。
では篠原さん、最近は物騒ですから。
本当にご迷惑をおかけしまして申し訳ありません。本当。はい。
Hey. Alright, I need to avoid that marker like the plague. Gotta go to Yokohama. Gotta go to Chinatown to take on the triads. Okay, so it looks like I lost about 2.5 minutes doing that crap. Alright, so this chapter right here, chapter 9, the rescue, is another kind of a long one. Because there's so much crap you gotta do. First you gotta beat up everybody, then beat the boss, and then do other things. Bam. Oh, wow. Who has the gun? That guy has the gun. Oh my god, what is over my... Really, my dude? I'm gonna take you out first because of that. Tiger Drop is just too freaking OP. I don't care who you are. I Tiger Dropped and managed to hit 2 at the same time. That's crazy. And then I did the sumo slap. Alright, so Lao Ka Long he's a very interesting boss fight here because he has the staff and you kind of have to know when to time Tiger Drop. Because when he does like a jumping attack, he doesn't really... You can't really Tiger Drop someone when they're jumping for some odd reason. But he has 2 phases. He has like 2 phases. He has the... Well, 3 actually if you count the... Three if you count the unarmed one, but mostly has 2 phases. He has the staff and the sword. Oh my god, get on out of here, please. Alright, so this next part I actually have to really like concentrate, so it's gonna be pretty quiet. All I can ask is, have you ever played Time Crisis? All right, I did it. Now on legend difficulty, that truck could actually hit you once and you're basically dead. And what sucks about what's even more challenging about legend difficulty, no continues. So if you die or lose, game over. You actually start at the last save point, which at that part, the last save point would have been the beginning of that chapter, where you actually had to fight the triads. That's why I'm not running it on Legend, because that would have just taken me forever. Because when I played it on Legend to get the trophy, I think I continued like 5 times, and that was because of that particular that particular part right there. Oh yeah. Alright, chapter 10 is it's a pretty straightforward chapter. It's a rescue mission. And I haven't found a workaround for this because you have to follow the blood trails. But I think I don't know if I can actually do this the right way here. And I'm gonna try not to trigger the conversations. I need to avoid that marker right there. Yeah.
Nani? Yeah. Huh?
Oh crud! I think I know. Yeah, it's now. I remember. Now I remember. So the blood splatter on the ground. They generate. So that's why that hasn't triggered yet. Oh my goodness, why isn't nothing is triggering? Why? Yeah, I do have to. Okay, so I have to trigger. Alright, I know where I'm going. I thought I could just find a workaround for it, like a skip, but I guess not. Note to self, don't try skips during a run. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I actually have to trigger. I have to follow the blood splatters. That way it actually triggers the whole thing. Oh my god, what in the world? Gotta head to the roof. Which means I gotta beat everybody. I think with certain fights, as long as he doesn't trigger a door like that, you could probably just proceed through. I have to beat like everybody, and because the last person goes through a door. Yeah, and I think now that the arrow has shown up, I can actually go up to the roof. Nah, I have to beat that guy. Da 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 boom! Yeah, if there isn't an objective marker, then you gotta know you gotta beat those. Dude, I love that move. That heat move is so cool. Oh, come on. Yeah, that dude actually drop kicks you for no reason. That was a very overdramatic jump, by the way. Didn't realize I still had the gun in my hand. Wow, twice. Thanks, guys. I thought I had a gun on me. Oh well, this will do too. Kiryu's like, did you really just try and shoot me? Alright, so this boss fight is pretty fun. On normal, he's actually kind of he's pretty annoying. On normal, hard, and legend, he's pretty annoying, but on easy, he's pretty cake. Bye bye boom. Alright, 2 more chapters left. Make it a pretty decent time. So I gotta go, what I gotta do is I have to do a fetch quest as part of the story. Alright, during that interaction, the girl I talked to needs a forged passport. So that has to happen.
加減白状し
It's snowing. Not here, thank God. Oh man, but in the game it's snowing. More triads. And what's crap is that I actually have to go all the way back there. How nice. Some people will actually move out the way. Yeah, it's kind of a long chapter. Oh, where am I going? I was going the wrong way. Wow. Yeah, this dialogue right here cannot be skipped. Crap. That's like 40 seconds gone. Yakudonkey.
口の利き方を教えてやる。
なんだよ、そんなんでビブると思ってんのか？
消えなさいよ、この酔っ払い。
知るか、ナッパス。
ありがとうございました。あの親父超しつこくって。私、マイって言います。もしよかったらすぐそこにいいお店があるんです。お礼に一杯飲ませてもらえませんか？
いいんだ。 気にすることはない。
そうですか。気が変わったらまた声かけてくださいね。待ってますから。
What the heck? Man, this chapter is pretty long because you have to go back and forth, backtrack, do this, do that, do this, do that. It gets a little annoying and stuff, but I tried to do the lowest number, but it won't let me. It made me sad. I had to settle for the middle, 300k. 300,000, I guess that's fine. I had plenty of money anyway, so. So in the original PS2 version, this actually did not exist. This is this one's a Kiwami exclusive. What? let's proceed. Gotta go to Shangri-La. Let's go to Shangri-La. Excuse me. Every second counts. And that barricade thing was in my way. Or bike rack or whatever it was called. Look, you're just gonna have to keep up, Haruka. I'm sorry. Hey, this building is laid out weird because it's not like a straight up stairway. They're like located in completely different areas. It's freaking hilarious. Sorry about that. Go to the lobby. Yeah, if you're able to evade at the last second, you get a full heat gauge. Yeah, I didn't have to beat up anybody, just those two guys. I can get downstairs faster. Now I gotta fight Majima. Again. I like how he could just punch through the ground. And he did. Yeah, you gotta talk to Date twice. Chapter 12. 12 is a pretty short chapter. It's really not that long. Which is good, because I like how they made some of the chapters short and then some of the chapters long. So it doesn't go, not every chapter is really short. You can this can actually be done if you did like a casual playthrough. You could probably do and watch all the cutscenes. You probably can get this done in 15 hours. But you can actually turn it into a lot more by doing like all the side stories, leveling up your stuff, getting experience points to gain more skills, doing the Majima everywhere stuff, and a lot of the mini games. Yeah, basically it's just one big fight in chapter 12. And it's actually kind of on easy mode, it's really easy. Don't shoot me, how dare you? Boom. I don't know if you can hear it, but the music for this fight is actually really super good. It's super good. All right, the final chapter. Really, dude? I was at the door. Alright. So basically it's just going to be one long battle after another. So that's why the finale chapter is pretty long. It's not too long, but I could probably get it done in less than 10 minutes. So yeah, we got about 10 minutes left of this game. Timber. Oh, what? So the tiger drop didn't come out? Are you serious? I am getting sucker punched over here. Man, just go away, please. Yeah, going to that save point just stop them from coming after me. MIA is this little organization. Dude over there looks like Elvis. That move's pretty freaking good. Oh wait, because he was about to bleed out. A lot of cutscene skipping. Alright, so this is gonna be the most... This is pretty, you gotta fight the Omi Alliance. And then you gotta fight Jingu's guys. Oh, Jingu is like one of the main villains in this game. Tiger drop. Tiger drop till there's no tomorrow. Oh my god, the Jingu fight is just stupid. Need the one with the gun. Who is shooting? Oh, this guy. I'm gonna try and throw this gun into the arena, or not. Oh, I lost my gun. Oh, whoops. All right, Jingu. Boom. Those are slaps. Alright. Now it's time for the final boss. Where I got my fight. I gotta fight my bro, Nishikiyama. This will be done pretty quick. He's got Dragon Aura, so I can do that and do so much and take like 3 health bars away from him. It does so much damage. And time. What did I get? 3:20:57? Dang. That was a little longer than I thought it would be. So the record for new game easy is 3:13 something, if I remember correctly. But that was not bad for my first run. So for those that have missed the whole run, I'll upload it to my YouTube channel tomorrow, and I'll even submit this to speedrun.com. So, man, that was pretty fun doing any percent easy. I might do legend. I gotta practice the shooting section. So so I don't lose like more than once. But yeah, that is Yakuza Kiwami. New game plus any percent easy. Appreciate those that came by. I'm going to cut the stream. So I will be back next time, probably Friday night. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and y'all have yourself a wonderful evening. Take care.